everybody. It's Beverly Moore back again, a student from Grambling State University. On today's show for the convocation, we have Mr. Renal here from Langston University. Okay.
Hey, what's going on? HBCU
Hey.
Walking Billboard.
Yes. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Absolutely. My name is Renal Simpkins, born and raised in Kansas City, currently living in Atlanta. I went to the Langston University, the only HBCU in the state of Oklahoma.
That's a plus. That's a big deal.
I don't want to step on any of your questions. So I'll wait till we get there. We're going to get a little more in depth.
I got you. So we're going to go ahead and move on into the interview. So the first question I have for you is, when it comes to college, like what was your motivation? Like what was your biggest motivation?
To go into college? My biggest motivation was to better myself and to get a degree where I could actually use it and be productive in a profession that I was going to enjoy. As I've gotten older, I've learned about so many other professions that I felt I would have enjoyed, but I don't regret getting the degree that I got because it's gotten me to where I am today, and I can't complain about that. I love it. I love what I do. I love where I live, and I'm doing what I want to do.
That's good. So has your motivation changed, or is it still the same thing? Going forth with like life in your degree, in your field and everything.
My motivation for that has not changed. I initially wanted to start out in radio, which I did. I didn't get as far in radio as I wanted to, but the ultimate goal was to always get into television, and that's where I am. So I haven't made it as far as like a personal show, but I'm still working in the television field, and I guess I'm right on track where I'm supposed to be.
Of course. So my next question for you would be, while you were in college, what types of obstacles did you face?
Oh man, if you went to HBCU, you faced the financial aid obstacles.
Oh my gosh, if you made it through the financial aid office, you made it.
Listen, the thing about going to HBCU is that you have to make friends not only with your peers, but the people who work in the offices, registrar office, financial aid, food, all of that, because those are the people who are going to help you when you need to get out of a bind. And I believe after my first semester, I had a bill, and I was on scholarship, athletic scholarship, but the funds hadn't moved. And then once I got my money, I still had a bill. You know, you can't enroll with a bill. But I worked with people. I knew other people. They were able to lower my bill. Well, we got this grant. We got this stipend. Let me put this on your bill. Then didn't get it to zero. And then after that, I never really had a problem because I was always proactive on it. So I knew this time of the year was coming. I know I got a little bill. Let me holler at coach. I need a couple more dollars on this scholarship or in financial aid. What can I do? Oh, you got a little job? Cool. You can work this, do this. It always ended up working out. If you can get through that process and stay in school without having to go home, like that teaches you so much about life and persevering through any obstacle.
It definitely does. Because me being a current junior, man, if you get to the financial aid office, I feel like you can get through anything in life.
One of our mottos at Langston University was, if you can make it at Langston, you can make it anywhere. And that's real.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Yes,
so my next question would be, what do you miss most about your HBCU?
I don't know if I can say it on camera. No, what I miss most is the yard. I had a grand time. I don't so much miss class, although I had a great amount of learning that I got, but I miss the yard, like hanging out at the Bell. For anybody who's been to Langston or any HBCU, every Greek organization has their plot, their monument, and ours is right in the middle of campus. So if you're going anywhere, you pretty much almost have to pass the Bell. So we would hang out there, kick it, or we had a lake. You can go hang out at the lake or just being in each other's apartments, just seeing each other. Man, we had a lot of fun on campus, a lot of fun. I miss that, truly. Homecoming is not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not.
Okay, so my next question is life after your HBCU experience what you expected? Because I know a lot of people say like when they go into the workforce, it's not what they expected. So is it what you expected?
I can't speak for them. What I can say as far as expected is not just the HBCU thing. I would say college, period. We're expected to go to college, come out, and there's a job ready. That wasn't the case for me. You know, I was out of school almost a year before I got a full-time position. And it just, I'm not sure what the case may be. I think I may have missed a lot of opportunities to learn about professional things like interviewing. We don't think about that. You know, we might interview for a job at like a McDonald's or something, and we got a job and we think we might be decent at interviewing. But when you get into the professional field, interviewing is completely different. And now I took a job at Enterprise that helped me tremendously with my interview skills, because we have to interview for positions. Even if I'm in and I'm going to the next level, there's another interview process. So they teach you like different things like that. That's probably something that I missed, but I don't regret anything. It's nothing really too much different. Just the preparedness, to be honest with you.
Okay. Now, so I have another question. So now
Go.
that you've graduated and you're actually, okay, I think that question is kind of repeated. Okay, so I do have another question, my bad.
Go for it.
Could you explain one lesson that you learned from your HBCU? Like, I know you went through a lot of obstacles and we joke around like being like in the financial aid and everything, but what is like one major lesson that you can take away from your HBCU experience?
A major lesson. I'm trying to think. I guess this could be a life lesson. It's not so much pertaining to me, but I kind of wish I had networked a little more. Like, I know a ton of people that went to my school, and I'm still in contact with several of them, but there's some others that I might not have known, or I might not have spoke to. We might not have had anything in common at that time, and we never clicked, but we're all doing good collectively in our fields, some better than others. But I think that time could have been spent learning each other a little more, branching out, networking for the future, because anything and everything that you go through on campus is just that moment of time for you. But once you move past that, you become adults, like that stuff kind of changes. Like some people you never talk to in college, when you get older at homecoming and stuff, y'all recognize each other, y'all actually speak. And you might not have had anything against them. Y'all just never really crossed paths like that. You knew them, but you didn't know them, So I encourage all of you to always make a friend, make a bond. Don't burn any bridges. That's the number one thing. Don't burn bridges, because you never know who or when or where you're going to need somebody. See,
that is the truth. That's the
time
truth.
and time again. Don't burn them bridges.
That is the truth. Okay, well, thank you for that. We're going to go ahead and move into our next segment, which is how HBCU are you?
Oh, man.
And with this segment, you're going to have 30 seconds to answer these questions to your best ability, just to see how HBCU you really are.
Let's do this.
You ready?
Yeah, I hope so. Y'all youngsters to change some things.
Man, no, we haven't. I'm confident in you, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so the first question. Name a food that you likely will be served at a HBCU on a Wednesday.
Pizza.
Okay.
It ain't fish.
Name at least 2 popular HBCU band songs.
Oh, neck and the butt.
Number 3, how many convocations does a HBCU have each year?
Twice, 2.
Number 4, what adjective might an HBCU student or alum use when describing his or her school?
The.
Right, the. And that's your time.
Illustrious.
Because I go to the Greenwood State University, okay?
That's right.
But you said pizza for food on a Wednesday?
Well, shoot, Langston, it was everything every day. It didn't matter. Which I have on Wednesdays.
We have chicken. Mac and cheese and greens.
Oh, that's every day. We don't have days like that. Fish thing where I'm from, in Kansas City, fish is Fridays.
Yeah, we have fish on Fridays down there as well.
Yeah. That'll change. There were some questions I didn't get they kind of zoomed by. I was ready to knock them out.
Well, you ran out of time, so you couldn't get a sneak peek of those questions.
Okay, my bad. I
But
killed
thank you
it.
for being on here today. I really did enjoy our time together. If you could stay back for a little longer so we can talk after I wrap up the show, that would be great.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So that wraps up this show for the HBCU Welcome Billboard Convocation. I am your hostess, Beverly Moore, and I will see you guys next time.